We have Peter Lee, Osim International's Chief Financial Officer, and he joins us from Singapore this morning. Peter, how are you? I hope you're doing well. Let's talk about this growth momentum. Pretty incredible. Can you actually keep this pace up?
Yeah, good morning, Susan. At Osim, we always say and remind ourselves at high point, do not lose your head. You know, we had a good Q2. The momentum is good, and we are now focused on growing sales profitability for the long term and for all our stakeholders.
Okay, let's talk about growth because we have Osim in the March of this year saying that you want to target maybe 300 to 500 outlets in China. You added maybe 28 from the last time we spoke, so it's a slower pace. Do you think you can maintain this target, though?
Well, in fact, in China, we are now been there for 16 years. We have more than 30 plus departmental store alliance partners, and they have almost 600 outlets. We are currently in 228 of those locations. We have confirmed 42 outlets by end of this year, so we will reach 270 outlets by end of this year. We are still evaluating another 30 potential outlets, so we could reach 300 by end of the year for Osim. 2 years ago, we started a new brand called Rich Life. So Rich Life vitamin stores, we are now 48 stores by end of the year, targeting to reach 100.
Okay,
so we're very
let
much
me talk to you. Yeah, let me talk to you about costs right now in China because, of course, we have minimum wage being increased in a lot of those coastal cities, a lot of the country's big cities. How do you find Osim? How are you finding margins these days on the mainland, especially with a rising RMB or expected increase in the currency as well?
In fact, for Osim, we are focused on innovation, product innovation, and we have launched good new products this year. And margins continue to grow. As you could see, bottom line for Q2, we grew by 146%. In fact, for the wages in the long term, we feel that it is good for a consumer market like China. As the level of income of the people increases, the consumer market will continue to expand. In 10 years, China is expected to overtake US as the largest consumer market.
Okay, well, let me talk to you about currencies and fluctuations and how they've been playing into your profits as well. We talked about the surging yen. We talked about the weakening euro a lot. How are currency fluctuations factoring into Osim's bottom line?
In fact, it is positive for us because a good part of our business is now in China. 20 to 25% of revenues and profits come from China today. The appreciating currency is good for us. And in our joint venture factory in Suzhou, we also have been continuously innovating the products, and margins continue to be good for us.
Okay, Peter, I started off this conversation talking about looking forward for quarters for Osim's. You know, there's a lot of talk of double dip, of depression right now in the global economy, but we keep seeing Osim put in these type of numbers. I guess, judging from your demand for your products, how do you gauge the global recovery right now?
For ourselves, we are more focused in growing our productivity in our outlets and focusing on increasing productivity of our people and continuing to innovate in terms of product. In terms of the market, we try not to worry too much about short-term blips. The consumer market in the long term is trending positively for us.
Okay, Peter, nice talking to you this morning. Thank you, Peter. Peter Lee of Osim International.